Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and we are back with some more No Man's Sky, a game that I absolutely love, and I think quite a few of you guys are getting into as well. It's a sort of game that I think you're either going to love or you're going to hate. It's very plain, it's very basic. It is exactly what you make out of it, I think. Wow, look at the size of that bad boy. That's one we've already seen, is it? There's some smoke over there. That looks interesting. Might have to go and investigate that in a second. I'm just trying to find if there's any more animals. There's a red dot there. Trying to see if there's any more animals around here that we haven't yet discovered, because I want to try and see what happens if we discover every different animal on this planet, because I think you do get a pretty hefty bonus for collecting them all. And on some planets it's quite easy because there's only 3 or 4 different species, but on this one there's quite a few different species. I think you can have a look. If you pause the game, it shows up there and you see we've got 4 different types of animals still yet to discover on this planet. And of course, like I've said before, if you guys do have any suggestions that you can give me for names for animals and names for planets and star systems as well, then drop them in the comment section below, and of course we'll upload that to the central servers with your suggestions on there. And I'm going to travel across here and see what this smoking thing is here, which is generally quite good when you find stuff like that. Look at the size of that bad boy. It's like a big stegosaurus sort of thing. Yeah, generally smoking things like this are generally quite good, because you can imagine that probably someone's dropped some damaged machinery. We've learned Deflection Enhancement Theta. Starship Energy Shield is strengthened, provides added protection from laser rifle, in-fight projectiles and accidental space debris interaction, which is something I'm very good at doing. So that's handy. That's a shield increase. I don't know if we actually already had that tech, tell the truth. I'm not 100% sure. Right, so of course we need to manufacture ourselves some... what do we need to do? We need to make ourselves some antimatter so we can start to travel through space again. That's what we need to do. That's what we were looking for the last episode, weren't we? As I'm just getting distracted now by some aluminium. More aluminium here as well. There's another entrance to another cave. That's alright, I just get distracted by everything on this game. It's so easy to get off track. Right, so let's have a look in our... Let's sit in the ship for a second, just so we can allow our heat to get back to a healthy level. Right, so now we can have a look now. We need to manufacture some antimatter. Now, to make antimatter, we need iridium, zinc, and electron vapor. For electron vapor, we need plutonium and suspension fluid. And for suspension fluid, we need carbon. So if we can get some carbon now. So suspension fluid is worth 1,100. Electron vapor is worth 5,000 units. So they're not actually worth a lot of units, are they? But I know there's some places like the starship we were on recently paid a huge amount of money for it. So let's see if we can take down some of these big old plants. They'll have quite a bit of carbon in them, I think. How much do we get for that? Not a huge amount, not as much as I was expecting. Let's go get this big quaver looking one up here. We need to find some iridium as well, which might be a little difficult. I'm not seeing much iridium on this planet as of yet. Boom, there we go. I've got loads of carbon from that, so that's good. What's another flashing light over here? What's this? What is this? Is that more damaged machinery? That was a lucky find. Beam Impact Sigma. Phase beam destroys starship and asteroid targets at an increased rate. Nice. So we've got quite a nice few little upgrades here for our ship, should we want to build any. I wonder if these extra animals we need to find are flying. No, we've discovered those already. So you can sort of tell in this mode, if you see if it's a little green dot, that means it has been... It's been uploaded. It's been discovered already by us. If it's a white dot, it means it's too far away to say. Really, is this question mark underground? I don't really fancy going in that big cave, to tell the truth, though. So our life support system is not low. It's down at 75%. That's more than enough. So if we go into this now, we can craft some suspension fluid. So well, let's craft 2 suspension fluids. I mean, you've got to worry about it for a while. Then we've actually got enough to create electron vapor because we've already got the plutonium. So So let's create 2 of those bad boys. And then to make the... So to make the antimatter now, we just need iridium and potentially some more zinc. I don't know how much zinc we've got. We have got... We've got 30 zinc on us, so we can find a little bit more zinc. That'd be pretty good. Then we should have enough to make 2 antimatter. Collect that while we're here. So we're going to need now to get in the ship and to fly away and see if we can find some iridium, which is pretty easy to find when you're flying because it's generally in massive blocks. So we can feed these animals. I don't know what happens if you feed them, to tell the truth. It's got like it's like a leopard print, but it's got like the tail of a platypus and the head of some sort of aggressive animal. They're a bit strange, aren't they? So yeah, we'll take off and we'll just have a little fly around, see if we can find anything. We want to try and find some zinc. Oh, we discovered an item. That's interesting. Yeah, we want to try and find some zinc and obviously some iridium as well. The other ships, I thought that had some names on it then, it's just some other ships. So we're just going to fly around. I'm looking just for a big block of iridium, or... I'll tell you what, I like this planet as well. It looks pretty funky, doesn't it? See if we can see any more interesting landmarks as well at some point. Let's go to where he's very low, isn't he? So we can actually shoot these guys and try and take them out the sky, which would be interesting. I wonder if you do that, can you then try and get their ship? That'd be interesting. I know there are situations where crashed ships can be repaired and you can use them as your own, but you know, I'm half tempted to go for it, but I should imagine these ships are going to be far in advance for us and they'll probably destroy us. If it was one ship on its own, I might have gone for it in this situation, but you can see me hovering over it. I am very much tempted, but it could be... You know what? I don't know if it really matters though, because if we die we lose a little bit of materials, but... Oh, you know what? I'm so tempted. Can we actually shoot? We can shoot, yeah. I wonder what will happen. I don't know if we can... I like the way it gives you a target ahead of what you're shooting, so you can definitely try and hit it. Sentinel interceptors? That doesn't sound good. We could be in trouble. Can't get them in target, they're just going underneath me all the time. Come on, where are they? They're just hovering around underneath us, come on. I tried to shoot that guy down. We turn around now, can I see him? Where are they? Like right underneath us. So where's the ship we were trying to shoot? Has he disappeared? Nothing's shooting at us. There's marks on the map, but I can't see anyone. And if I try and turn around, it just doesn't seem to let me see anything. They're just... Where are they? Is there anything actually here? Ah, there he is. Go on, stay down. Did he go down? I think he went down. I think he went down, you know. But where? We've got a milestone for it. Destroyed a starship, but where did it go? Can we get to it? Did it drop loot? I saw a big flash inside that cave. Let's go have a look inside that cave just in case that's where it landed. Whoa. Have you been discovered yet? You haven't. It's a big flash over here. Did it land over here? It can't have landed inside a cave, surely. There's a big flash over here. Is it on top of the cave, do you think, potentially? It landed around here. I just thought if we destroyed it, we'd get some sort of loot, or we'd be able to potentially find the ship and try and take that over. It was literally up here when it crashed, I'm sure it was. Yep, we need to try and upgrade our jetpack as well. See, one major problem I have having is because it's quite dark and yeah, it's quite light in my flat, so I'm struggling to see things very clearly on my screen. On the plus side, there's some zinc, I think. Is that zinc? It is zinc. So where's this spaceship? I'm sure we shot it down. Is that Heridium? I think that is Heridium, you know? We need to get back on our ship and have a little fly around. See if we can find it that way. Because at the moment I can't see it at all, and I know we brought it down. We got the achievement for us. We definitely brought it down. And then again, I think that's Heridium over there, so we'll go and see if we can get... Whoa, nearly. Very, very nearly fell in that hole. Oh, I did fall in the hole. Which I don't think is a good thing, because I don't think these guys are too friendly. So I might just try and stay away as much as I possibly can. Right, where are we now? Come on, get me up. Come on, get me up. There we go, we're up now. There's one of these bad boys here.
Support power low.
Right, so this is Heridium. This could be quite a good find for us. Now it is getting dark, even more darker, which is a bit difficult. I need to reload our bolt cast. I don't want the bolt cast, we want the mining laser, that's what we want. Because titanium could be quite useful. Just want to know if this is Heridium or not. Doesn't seem to want to break down, does it? It must not be Heridium then. That's iron, that's iron. So there's a crashed part down here, but I was just assuming that if we destroyed a ship, then potentially it would land and we would be able to hopefully repair it and use it as our own. That was my idea behind attacking it. Let's transfer the plutonium and the formium. And we'll have a look in here, see what this is. Damaged machinery. We've got cannon damaged tow. We're being looked at by the Sentinels. Hopefully they're not going to realise we're the same people that shot down that spaceship. I don't know. I just assumed that it might be somewhere around. I just maybe not be able to find it, but I just assumed if we took it down, then it might be a way that we could potentially take it as our own. Because that was a good ship. That was one of the ones that had a lot of space on it. Is there anything around here? Oh, I've hit the mother load for aluminium, so we'll get that bit of aluminium. I'm just a bit confused. I just assumed that would be the way, but there we go. I must be wrong, unless you guys know otherwise and you can tell me. I must be wrong. Let's get this aluminium before we disappear off, because it's probably worth a few quid. It's green. That's the general rule of thumb in this game. If it's green, then it's probably worth some money. Why have they been alerted for? They figured out it was us. That's one down. I'm hoping not to have to kill anymore. We're going to get back on our ship now and try and take an eye view of the planet. See if that'll help us spot if there is anything from that ship that did land. I know we did have a quick look before we did land. That was the wrong button. I just assumed we get some sort. I don't know if we got some loot maybe when we took that guy down, but journey milestone accomplished. Destroyed 20 Sentinels. They made us do it, really, didn't they? They started the war with us first, and we just finished it. So let's go this way, and then we'll turn around and come back on ourselves, because. So we were coming to Waters Mountain when we were trying to shoot them down. And it was literally, it was just about here where they came down, I'm sure it was. It's just in there. Unless he came down further over here. One little more look from this side potentially, and if we can't see anything, then we'll have to just assume that you don't get anything for shooting them down. Unless that's what you get, all of that lit up, because it's all spread around lit up, and it just seems a bit strange, doesn't it? I just thought we'd get like tech or something as well. It's quite nice the way it's all orange and lit up, isn't it? I don't think it is debris, is it? It just is what it is. Nope, looks like there is nothing then. We brought that guy down with some hope of potentially getting a nice cool ship, but evidently that's not what the game has got in store for us. So we are still looking for a block of Heridium. If we get that block of Heridium, then we are looking sorted for getting our antimatter ready, then we can travel on to our next star system. So what do we have then? I don't like being on this planet during the night time either. I don't quite like that. I'd rather be at daytime. You can travel around a planet far enough that it becomes daytime again. What was that noise? So I know some planets generally have more materials than other ones, and this one seems to have a lot of iron and a lot of plutonium and stuff like that, but it's not very... oh, there is some in front of us. It's not very good for... It's not very good for Iridium by the looks of it. Let's see what we've found here. What's going on? It seems to be a little bit odd, this planet. I think there is still one planet in this system that we haven't discovered, so should we not see Iridium, I think we'll probably go off and explore that last planet first anyway before we go and do anything. Doesn't look like we're going to see any Iridium from here. Be interested to see what this is. Discovered a milestone. Is that going to be just for running around, I think? It is, yeah. We've travelled 15,000 units, whatever that is. All these animals have been discovered. I don't know what these last few animals are going to be then. Well, I've not seen this in yellow before. That's interesting. Very interesting. I've not seen these yellow ones before. Nice easy way of getting some cheap titanium. It's be quite rare. Now there's going to be something good in here because this is no, it's not locked. I get confused because there's a red light above the door. Ah, there's a geezer in this one. He's happy to see us. Let's see what he's got to say. He's a technician, so maybe he can help us with some upgrades potentially. We still don't understand a word he says to us. I startle the electronic life form from its work. It greets me politely, but then sees my bolt cast and starts to vibrate with fear. The entity's voice quavers, not quivers, quavers, and its mask slowly turns to a single dilated red light. It clearly wants me to get back. It clearly wants to get back to its research, but is too terrified to take its gaze away from me. The more I try to calm it, the more the poor thing convulses with fear. Insist we come in peace. Okay. Well, that wasn't very good then. We've decreased our standing with the Korvax by trying to be nice. Okay then. Maybe insisting's not a good thing. Combat Amplifier Sigma. Mining beam laser damage increased during combat. Existing laser functionality is improved by precision optics and beam amplification, resulting in an efficient user aggression. So that's an interesting one. Maybe that's something we can have a look at, but I think the bolt cast is probably quite a good thing to have anyway. I don't think we need any health, but oh yeah, we do need health. Your health rises. Okay. So that was a little bit of a boring little stop there. We're quite excited there for a second, but evidently it wasn't to be the case that we found anything pretty good. Look at that, look at the sky. All them beautiful stars that we can go and visit at any point in time. Well, I say at any point in time, we've got a long time before we visit most of them. So let's leave this planet now then. I think we've bled it as much as we possibly can. And we shall whiz off to launch thrusters. Charge with... Let's use that little stack of plutonium. And then that stack of plutonium. Yeah, I think we've bled this this planet dry of everything we can now. And there's one more planet in this star system we're yet to investigate. We'll go to that one. Hopefully that one's got Iridium, and if it has, then we'll probably work that out quite well. We've been to every single planet, and we've got all the materials we needed to make our antimatter. Have we broken through the atmosphere yet? I think, yeah, we have now. Yeah. So there are ships in front of us. Now, I'm just a little bit annoyed why we didn't get any special bonuses then for destroying that ship. I know it's probably not the thing that encourages you to do, but it's something you can do. You discover this item. Undiscovered is this one here. Mayovi Epawa. Epawawi. It's going to take us a good minute and a half to get there, even in pulse drive, which is a little bit of a long flight for us. Longer than what we've normally had, but hopefully it's going to be worth it when we get there. Like I said, if we can find just a block of Iridium, that should be enough for us to create two of the antimatter, which should... Well, you can jump... It's one antimatter per star system, it looks like, so that'll give us enough to jump to the next star system, and then we'll do a bit of exploration before we decide to disappear too quickly. You never know, it might even give us a quest when we get there. At the moment, the quest it wants us to do is to travel onto the next star system. It keeps coming up. It's not very obvious, the game. It doesn't really tell you exactly what it wants you to do, but generally in the bottom right-hand corner it will say go go to the next star system or collect this or do that, and we've run out of materials to power our pulse drive. It's a bit annoying, isn't it? So we'll just shoot a few of these bad boys and power it up. These are looking a bit more metallic, these meteorites. They don't normally look this metallic. Right, so that should be enough to get us to this planet at least. So pulse engine charge with the Formian 9 we have, and that's got us a full stack, a full charge now on that, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. You can see on this screen right in the middle it says pulse engine activated and the fuel remaining, which is now right at the top of the bar, so we're not got any problems with that for a while. It's quite handy because these sort of things are quite easily recharged, because you know no matter where you are in space you can always just pick up a few meteorites, blow them up and get enough Formian to give you enough power to get where you need to go. It's quite good the way that game works, is that plutonium's not too difficult to find, although we have been stuck on a planet before with no plutonium and we've got a bit of a struggle for a while because we were on a planet where the Sentinels wanted to kill us at every second, so running low on plutonium wasn't a good situation there. So I think we want to go towards the bottom of this planet, I think, by the looks of it. I wanted to, but it's not letting me come out the pulse drive, so I want to try and get to the side of the planet where it's daylight, which looks like it is this bit here, so we're not too bad. So quite a lot of water on this planet as well, which is good. Doesn't look to be much vegetation, so there's probably, it's difficult to say with life. That looks like that's actually Heridium. Oh my god, I think we might have hit the Heridium motherlode here, you know. This all looks like Heridium. It's just the way that Heridium... Oh, there is quite a bit of vegetation actually. We've landed right... Well, there's actually more vegetation than we've ever seen before, I think. Is that Heridium? Maovi Epoia in the Usid Galaxy. It's minus 64 degrees. That's not very good, is it? So what is this? It's nothing by the sounds of it. Now what's that? I've not seen that marker before. I'll take the zinc, that's always handy to have. Bit of platinum of course as well. But it's like a gear. I've not seen the gear before. Is that going to be like broken machinery or something? It is broken machinery. So what is that then? We've got ourselves deflection enhancement. Starship energy shield is strengthened, provides added protection from laser fire, in-flight projectiles and accidental space debris, which is something that we've, as I mentioned, I had problems with. So this is not actually Heridium then, which is a problem because we do need Heridium. I like this planet. It looks very much more... Ah, no, that is Heridium, isn't it? That is definitely Heridium in front of us. I'd recognise that anyway. That slight blue tint. There we go. Yeah, that slight blue tint to the rock is definitely Heridium. There we go. Lots of lovely Heridium. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Eat it all up. Oh, I've overheated the gun. I've been getting quite good at not overheating the gun, but evidently I didn't do very well there. I don't know how much we need. I think we need, was it 100 per antimatter, I think it is? I'm glad we found it, because I'm a little bit worried that we're going to end up flying around this planet forever. Looking for Heridium. Inventory full, okay. Okay, well let's stop doing that for now then. We don't need that anymore. So what do we need? Now if we put the titanium, as I've said before, stacks on your spaceship double stack compared to what they are on you, if that makes sense. So yeah, so if you put, for example, 2 stacks of plutonium that I have on me, basically you can stack 250 on yourself and 500 on the ship. That's what I'm trying to say. So I don't know why these have got yellow protection around them. Quite sure why. But now if I do craft antimatter, boom, and craft antimatter, boom. We only need 50 Heridium, so we've got easily enough for that. And there's life here. This strange looking deer thing. What is that? It's got like horns and...
Extreme night temperature detected.
You're a freaky guy, aren't you? You've got like scales. So let's go back to the ship. We'll have a little bit of explore of this planet before we leave. Of course, this is the last planet in this star system that we needed to get to. So we've done that now. We need to repower our suit, our life support system. Now we've got a power canister. We'll use that. That's handy. That gets that out of our inventory as well. So if we do a bit of a star scan and see if there's any question marks we can visit. Anything good? Oh, there is a question mark just here. Oh, that's roughly where we were as well. So what is that then? Let's wait till we're above it and then we can land. So what is this bad boy? Did we have one of these before? Yes, it's an exosuit. That's what we had in the last episode. Exosuit upgrade. We've got another slot on our exosuit. Fantastic. 10,000. Oh, we can't afford it. We can't afford it. No. I really want it though. Oh no. That is really annoying. Is there like a... No, there's no way to contact the whatchamacallit either, is there? The trade people. I could have just sold them what I had and then brought the... Oh, that's gutting, that is. I don't know how it works, these times and dates. Because that's not the right time. That's not the time I'm actually recording this. We've got a gra, whatever that is. Still haven't figured that out yet. So that's really annoying, that is. Well, we'll go back up and we'll have a little bit of a travel around. And you never know, we might find somewhere we can empty our inventory and get some credits back. Because I'd like to come back and get that, because that'd be really useful. I did see another one behind us, another question mark behind us. Yeah, it's over there. Arrive in 11 seconds, so another really close one. It's amazing we were walking around, we didn't see any of this. Oh my god, there's a big one here, yeah. And that's it. Is that sand? What is that to our left? That looks pretty strange, that. Whatever that is. Looks like it could be sand, yeah. It's the first time I think I've seen sand on this planet. Or on this game in general. So let's have a quick look in these two little areas and see if there is anything special in here.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
And it can redo our temperature as well. So multi-tool upgrade, rapid fire Sigma boltcaster rate of fire upgraded, improved charge functions allow the user to make repeated shots in fast succession, which is good. Of course, we are picking all these up. We've not actually built any of them yet, so we'll have to do that at some point just to improve ourselves. Remember, I'm a little bit dubious about taking up too many spaces.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Come on, be a trade. I want a trade thingy. There's no trade thingy in here. That's annoying, isn't it? What is in here? There's something in here we can use. There literally is nothing, is there? We can interact with this and our health rises, which is good. But apart from that, that was a bit of a poor discovery, really. Nothing really there. It's a bit of a shame. So I think we'll have one more look, see if there's anything interesting around. I think we're going to have to repower our thrusters as well, I believe. Thrust launcher charge. Plutonium.
Recharge.
Just have a quick look around, see if there's anything else knocking around. It looks like it's a pretty barren planet, this one. I say that, it's got a lot of vegetation, but it's just freezing cold as well, which has given us some problems. So there's another thing over here. I didn't realise there was so much over this planet. We got out of our ship and, well, I pressed shoot rather than land. So what do we find? It's a... what is this here then? Well, there's not really much here, is there really? I don't know what we've discovered. It seems to be some sort of... so just like a drop point, or... there's some... oh, it's an... oh, there's another one of these. It's going to charge us another... I'll tell you what, if we had the coins on us, we could have done so well here. Because this is going to be the same thing, isn't it? This isn't the same place we landed, is it? No, this is different. Definitely different. Oh, God, it is as well. Oh, God, why... I'm half tempted before the next episode just to fly away and come back, but I just don't know if we're going to be able to find it again. These planets are so big and so vast, it's difficult to find it. There's one... I can't believe we've really struggled to find any of these sort of things, and we just found two right next to each other. It's a bit mad, it's a bit crazy. The first time we found them was only last episode. Now we've got two. I wonder if they become more common as you get through different star systems, maybe. So there's two drop pods. I just want to find somewhere. There's sometimes a few where you can interact with. Where was that first one we landed at? Did we land at one? So that's the drop pod. I thought the first one we landed was that on the last planet. It might have been the last planet, yeah. Where they had that guy who didn't like us. I'm sure we'd fly around for long enough, we'd find something that's... I see over there's two beams of light. Does that mean there's something over there? Just spin around quickly, see if there's any question marks on our map. There don't seem to be. Okay. There is one over there. Let's just fly to that. See if that'll give us anything. I just want to find one that's got like a trade thing in there, and then if we can get those two upgrades, that'd be a massive improvement for us. Really mean that we can carry a lot more stuff. I'm travelling towards these beams of light, but they seem to be getting further away. Am I running out of fuel here, or? Come on, where are you? There's got to be someone around here that will trade with us. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, is it? Well, that means that we're going to have to learn from this and make sure we've always got credits on us to purchase things when they pop up. Like I say, I severely doubt, I even think now, just thinking about it, will I be able to find those again? There's something underneath us, isn't there? There is. I was looking around, I didn't even notice this was right next to us. Oh, please have a trade thing in here, please have a trade thing. Ooh.
Levels stabilizing.
I've seen this before, this is like a manufacturing plant, isn't it? Nothing found in the jettison pod. Can we interact with the computer system? We can, and luckily it's not a trade one, is it? I glimpsed the crimson orb between the clouds, a vast and baleful eye, unblinking and monstrous. Fear turned the blood in my veins to ice. I was so afraid it would see me, but then the clouds moved away and it was gone. I was no longer certain if I'd ever been real. Perhaps the fungal deposits from the last world I visited are still clogging my exosuit vents, affecting my cognition somehow. I have cleaned the filters 6 times now, but it still feels like more inside. Analyze dog. You discover something coded deep inside the long-dead traveller's data log. Something has been left that will aid you on your journey. Radiation Deflector Sigma. User is shielded from radiation damage. Now that could be very, very useful with our exosuit, actually. That's the sort of upgrade that we do need to be looking for. Radiation and temperature are 2 big ones that are very useful. Inventory is full again, okay. Well, I'm a little bit disappointed there wasn't a trade thing in here. That's what I was hoping for. There's another green question mark over there, though. Another one over here. We'll try this one, and this got no trade thing in it, then we'll just give up, and we're not giving up because we'll find it again. It was mentioned before in a playthrough that I've seen, or some like hints and tips for the game, that if you haven't got the materials to get something the first time, don't bother trying to get it and get back, and unless it's quick and simple to do so, it's not worth it. You might as well just continue your travels onwards, because these things will always turn up again. So that's like some sort of window. I always get confused by that. We've got to go from the back. Here we go. So what's this got? This has got a research specimen. Standing when the Korvax increases. Good. And then I'm jammed here. I can't seem to get round to this one. Oh, there we go. Multi-tool. Grenade prop. Plasma launcher grenades travel at high velocity. Device leads to quicker landmass deformation results and faster destruction of life forms standing in the near range of the target. That's pretty good. We might have to look at that for taking out some of these pesky sentinels. That liquid iron in there. This is like liquid iron. Ooh, it's interesting. There is another one back there. I know I said that was the last one, but let's go to this one. No, let's not go to that one, because that's the one that we've already been to, but I forgot to log, didn't I? Let's go to this one right in front of us then. Which is some sort of monument, so it's not going to have a trade point on there for us. This is the Atlas thing, isn't it? Okay. I'll tell you one thing we are going to do, though, is we are going to empty our exosuit stuff into the ship as much as we can, because yeah, I've got a feeling if we do get something from this, then I don't want to be at a point where I can't activate it. The ancient marker hums at a frequency that burrows deep into my being, filling me with the voice of the Korvax echoes. Knowledge paves the way to understanding of probability. The Atlas spoke in fragments. The Atlas interfaces are their shadows. The monoliths are their scattered children. Together they convey the wisdom of infinite. They must be understood. So we can seek help with the language, which is good. We need that. My knowledge of the Korvax convergence increases. We've learnt the Korvax word for Korvax, which is helpful. I haven't just learnt that one word, have we? Because that's not really useful. Right, we're going to go to one more, because this is costing too much plutonium to continue on doing this. One more, and then we'll just give up on that. Like I say, I don't think I can find those 2 bits now anyway. I think we'll probably struggle, but this planet seems to have some interesting stuff on, so we'll just go to this last one. I think our inventory is more or less full now anyway. Whoa, I've got no idea what that is because I came at it too quick. Is that it there? What are we looking for? Have I gone... Whoa, I'm doing some funky driving here. Where is this? There it is. See, I have this problem with not being able to see stuff when it's right underneath you. If this is going to be another one of these exosuit upgrades, I'm going to be annoyed. So So what have we found now? We've found... It's just a drop by the looks of it, a cargo pod. We've got a shielding plate. Cargo drop. Got a fascination bead. And that looks to be all by the looks of it. So we can save this location now on the map as well. And I think we are... What on earth is that thing jumping around the background? What was that? I just saw a really strange looking animal back here. What on earth are you? I'm not even going to say what you look like because it'd be very, very rude. Ugh. Well, he's freaky, isn't he? Right, so I think we'll have to call that quits now. I don't think we'll be able to find the bits we need to trade to get those exosuit upgrades. I don't think I'll be able to find those exosuit upgrades again anyway. So I think we'll call that it for this planet now, and I think we'll call that it for this solar system as well. So in the next episode, well, this is a long episode, this one, isn't it? In the next episode, we will engage our hyperdrive, and we will jump into the next star system and start the whole exploration once again. It's been a good little system this has for us. There's been quite a few cool planets to have a look at. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going to the next one now. We've had 5 planets in this star system, which is fantastic. But I think we can find more in the next system. And of course we've got a brand new ship in this system as well, so that's been pretty cool as well. So yeah, like I said, next episode we will jump into the next star system, so be sure to check out that, because that's going to be really cool to see exactly what the game generates for us. Anyway, if you could like this video, that'd be absolutely fantastic. It does really help me out, and of course if you are new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well for a lot more No Man's Sky. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.